How much money do background actors and extras make? That is a really excellent question because it may just be a deterrent to some people seeking to get into the industry. So the first thing that you need to know is that background/extra work is an excellent place for people to start who are wanting to get into the industry. Just about anyone can be a background actor or an extra. Usually, it does not require any previous work experience. Obviously, the hope is not to remain a background actor/extra forever, rather to use it as a jumping off point in your resume and to get your foot in the door. Maybe be able to network and meet some people who could help lead you to bigger and better roles. That being said, I'm not knocking background or extra work at all, because although that I am blessed enough that I currently do book speaking roles, I still rely on background work when things are slow or if I am interested in the project. So it's always good to have something to fall back on. And nobody should ever think that they are better than background work or extra work, because background actors work extremely hard for extremely long hours for what may seem like an unequivalent amount of pay in other jobs. Which, if you're following any of the Hollywood news right now, is one of the things that the strike is about. Let's break it down like this. It does depend on the company producing it and the company filming it, etc. However, in my personal experience on projects that I have not signed an NDA on, for the majority, it is always at least usually federal minimum wage, sometimes higher. However, those filming days can range anywhere between 8 and 12 hours, and they do go into overtime. And whether or not you are paid overtime is usually discussed in your contract beforehand, but it does happen. But there are perks. Most productions provide meals, really good ones. And a lot of projects do go out of their way to make sure you are comfortable because they know you are going to be there for so long. I've been on projects that were planned to have lasted anywhere between a few days to a few months, which were extremely far from where I live. And in those cases, not only did production provide lodging, usually it's one of the coolest, swankiest rooms I've ever been in, honestly. So there are what some people may consider to be positives and negatives. In some cases, it really does just boil down to how badly you want to be an actor. Because hopefully, if you are considering background/extra work, then you are also wanting to get bigger and better roles. And hopefully you'll be taking additional steps to climb that ladder with the rest of us. And if that's the case, and if you like this video, or if you think this video could help anyone else trying to get into the industry, you should share this with them and subscribe to my YouTube or any of my Facebook pages, whichever's easiest. I'll be posting these tips and tricks and suggestions pretty frequently. Hello there, family. My name is Jared Glenn Palmer. I'm 6'2", eyes are blue, and I am on a mission, much like everyone else, to become the biggest and best actor in the industry. Well, that's the dream anyway. I decided to make these videos to share what I have learned along the way, and to show live results of examples of what I am figuring out currently. I am still on a journey of learning all of this myself. Obviously, I am no expert by any means. I have a long way to go, and I am in no way claiming to have all of the answers to anything. However, I figure if I can share what I have picked up, and try to make it any easier for anyone else, then why not do it? It took me a whole bunch of trial and error to figure out any of this stuff. People in this industry, much like any other, don't necessarily like to share their formulas of success. Why would they? I honestly don't blame them. So in a sense, I did a lot of the hard work for you so you can learn from my mistakes and from what has actually worked for me.